All right, we're gonna start in a moment, everybody. All right, what do you like better, guys? The bright, faster Masters logo, or the darker one? The darker one was the original one. The faster Master, I like the bright one better. What do you think? I like the bright one. I think I like the bright one. The bright? All right, we'll go with the bright. UP Chess has spoken on YouTube. I did brighten it on the placards too. So I'm redoing my placards for my mat. Do you want to see? Here, I'll preview the concepts. You want to see the concepts? Here are the concepts. We're going to preview them for you. Ready? Here, let's see. That would be the Mega Masters one. All right, there you go. Mega Masters. This would be the Masters one, right? Stars, kind of picking up the star theme of how we count people's championships, right? Das Masters. Each one gets its own little symbol, its own little abstraction. There's Tap Masters when we do Tap Masters, right? No Cap November. I like the No Cap November. Tetris Deathmatch when we bring that back. Euro Masters when we do DAS. Oh, I wasn't supposed to leak that. There's Faster Masters. And then there's the stupid Tetris Monthly main event. So there you go. There's a preview of things that may happen and the placards at the bottom. All right, let's switch to the faster one to get these players started. Hold on. That's the, well, we want the bright one. Where's the bright one? This one? There it is. Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It's your old pal, Van Dweller. And we are back with more Faster Masters. And this is the last full Faster Masters mini bracket. We have one match to do in the orange bracket. But this is the last one that's like, you know, we're starting and finishing here. There's one more. Let me take a look at where we're at right now. Top 16. This is whoever wins this little set here will be facing Alex T in the top 16. We still have that 19. I mean, I'm sorry. We still have that match 17 that feeds into Dog. That's one match. And that's Guafi versus Allenbot, which is happening early tomorrow morning. So if you are excited to find out who will be playing Dog, wake up early. And that is early. That's going to be, at least my time, that's 7 a.m. I have to wake up at 7 a.m. Can you imagine? What is that? Anyway, so that's tomorrow. But right now, what we've got for you is the green bracket. And that is going to be Timmy Kim versus Akatu. And the winner of that versus Tugi. And then the winner of that later this month will be playing Alex T. And that is what we are doing today. Van Dweller, why are you obsessed with bears? I'm not obsessed with bears. It's our mascot. Like, that's why it's our mascot. Okay, so let us, okay, what do we have to do? All right, we've done the title. We've done what we're doing today. We've looked ahead into the future to see what is at stake And now we have to do the rules. Okay, people, listen, players, because I already saw Timmy Kim or whatever. I already saw Timmy Kim with doing it wrong. So you have to listen. Faster Masters rules, all right? This is a 32-player single-elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris, released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. Players can play with any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical or mechanical. Biological turbo only. Players should not receive any real-time advice, and they should not pause unless the commentator tells them. Now, here's the part that really matters, especially for Timmy Kim. Now, we will be playing with a level 49 super kill screen, okay? Set your super kill screen to level 49. How do I do that, Vandy? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, you know how to do it. Go down, level 49 super kill screen. We're going to be playing in transition mode G. Transition mode, right? When you go to transition on Gym, there's a 0 next to it by default, but you can scroll it all the way to G, and that will give us 0 lines and 0 score. We should be starting out with 0 lines, not 130 lines. 0 lines. Wait, seriously? Wait, you don't have transition mode G? Wait, seriously? Oh, I could have sent you. Okay, you have it. Jesus. Anyway, yes. Transition mode, you have a G, bro. Bro, you've got a G. All right, transition mode G. Level 49, right? Level 49 super kill screen. You got that? If you don't have that, we're just going to stop you at level 49. Okay? All right? Do you have level 49 super kill screen? I don't know what everybody has. You know, Timmy's kind of in and out of the Tetris. You know, he like plays for a while, doesn't play for a while, shows up, goes away. It's very, you know, it's hard to know exactly what he's up to. But anyway, yes. All right, so it's going to be level 49 super kill screen, transition mode G, level 19 starts. So that means we're going to start on level 19. There'll be 100 lines of 19 speed. It'll transition to level 29 at 100 lines, and then 200 lines available of level 29 speed. Okay, so that's going to how it works. If Timmy Kim doesn't have the super kill screen selectable, then you just have to stop playing at level 49. And as Timmy says, if I even make it there, most people are not making it there. So, I don't think, has anyone made it there? Like one person? Okay, so that's that. All rounds are going to be best of 5 points over the traditional max out of 999999999. Do count. Winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which has been stuck on $1,252.50 for a long time. It's been multiple streams where we've been stuck on 125250. So we'd like to get us a little unstuck, prime the pump a little. If you would like to contribute to the prize pool. Now maybe it's this graphic. Like, I don't know, ever since I changed the graphic, it's been stuck. So maybe I need to go back to the old graphic. But the prize pool is a thing that lures the players back every single month. And they makes them say, oh, I'd love to win one of those top prizes. I'm going to keep practicing Tetris and enter Tetris tournaments. And then we get to watch those tournaments for our own enjoyment. So if you want that to keep happening, do contribute to the prize pool. If we don't meet our $2,000 goal, we're going to pay the top 4. That's fine. 4 people. We'll be very happy. If we do make our $2,000 goal, then we pay the top 8, and 8 people will be very happy, or at least moderately happy. But you didn't win, so maybe you're not the happiest. But if you want these players to keep coming back, use the Matcherino command if you're watching live on Twitch or YouTube. That'll bring up 2 links. The first one is the one for Masters. Click on that one. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our partner Matcherino. Go to the top right-hand corner, click login, and then once you're logged in, top right-hand corner again has a mustard-colored button that says contribute. Click on that and go from there. If you're watching after the fact, go to ctm.tv ctm.gg/Matcherino. Okay, ctm.gg/Matcherino will allow you to contribute to the prize pool. If you want to support the channel, we got a lot of options. Over on YouTube, you can use a super chat, and I'll probably read your chat, assuming it's appropriate. You can use a super thanks or a super sticker. That way I don't have to read anything out loud, and you can still contribute. There's channel memberships, so you can become a member of the channel, and there's like 3 emotes over there. Wow, amazing. So you could be a member of the channel. You can also gift a channel membership. That's YouTube. On Twitch, we've got bits. We've got subscriptions. You can gift a subscription. We have the tip thing. We have the tip command that allows you. That might not be on YouTube right now, but maybe it is. Maybe support is. So you can provide us support directly that way. That'll bring you to our tip page. And yeah, that's another way you can support us. And then one more way to support us is Patreon. Go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris to provide us ongoing, regular, monthly, recurring, predictable support. The kind of support that allows us to look forward in the future and go, oh, we can keep doing this. Or, oh, there's not really enough. We can't do it. We got to get a job at a gas station. And I don't want to work at a gas station. I want to work and provide you Tetris every single month, bring you more tournaments like Das Masters and Mega Masters. That's what I want to do with my life for you people, is provide you amazing Tetris on the internet. Okay. So yeah, patreon.com/monthly Tetris allows you to do that. Sticker and double sticker club level members. Thank you. Community members. Thank you. Mega Masters, Scott Gray 76, K9, Taknerus, Masters level, Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. Bracket sponsor level, Troy Dan, Kim MJ in the window, Rogue Potato Baduk, and Cat Kit 91. Thank you very much. I still got a few names to add here. You know, Valentine's Day. I had Valentine's Day to do. I'll get it on there. All right. So if you want to support us, patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Let's take a look at the players. It's 12 minutes in, and that's usually when we start there. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm really like the brighter one, the darker one. The brighter one is very bright, but I don't know. We'll take a look. All right. So we are going to go ahead and have, I guess, Timmy keep streaming because the stencil's a little off, but I'm going to fix it. Well, yeah, it's a little off. We're gonna fix it, guys. We're fixing it. And of course he stops playing, so that's good. That's great. No, it's fine. We'll just fix it in the moment. Don't you worry about it, buddy. You're good. All right, players, we do need you to go ahead and go to transit. You're fine. You're actually good. It looks good now. I fixed it. You're all good. Yeah, we know, Timmy. We know. We all know that. We all know that. You're good. You're good. All right, players, please do signal ready now. Timmy, I know you probably don't have the ready button, so just hover 3, but please don't start on level 13. Okay, either that or you can thumbs up. How about thumbs up when you're ready? That way I know you're ready. If you hover 3, you're definitely going to start on 13. Right, you can just thumbs up. Hover 4 is, oh yeah, hover 4 is fine. Hover 4 or thumbs up, either one. And all right, we'll see if this starts out. All right, thumbs up from Timmy. Let us go ahead and get these two players started. Timmy versus Akatu in Classic Tetris Monthly Faster Masters. Blink and you'll miss it. Green bracket 3, 2, 1 Tetris. First, what is the Faster Masters format? We start on level 19. There's 100 lines of that format. Then we give way to 29, where there's 200 lines available of that speed. And levels start incrementing immediately, as opposed to, if you start on 19, then, you got 140 lines until the level increments to level 20. Well, no, it's going to increment immediately. And so therefore the 0 to 100 line phase is exactly equivalent to what someone's post transition would be on an 18 start. So we already have some good benchmarks for what that would be. And oh, Timmy kind of in trouble, needs a long bar for the right side. Okay, now is going to have to burn this down. He's getting it done. On the right side, 80,000 for Akatu. Oh, that left side is going to be a problem. No, that's going to be a top out from Timmy here in game number 1 already. Akatu is good. And yeah, I can't... Guys, you got to let me get through the explanation of what Faster Masters is and the intros. That's the rule. Yeah, Timmy's on an old gym version. I'm not going to restart the explanation from the beginning, but players, as soon as you're ready, go ahead and let me know. Timmy working on some rolling here. All right. Looks like both players are ready in game number 2. 19 starts are proving tricky for our players. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. So anyway, yes, so the 19 will give way to 29 at 100 lines in. There'll be 200 lines of that. It's 300 total lines to deal with, 2/3 of them on 29. Harold, thanks for the 3, 2, 1 countdown bits. Appreciate that. Top left-hand corner, by the way, Harold has your little alert notification. Yeah, so that is the Faster Masters format, best of 5. Here in the early rounds, I think best of 7 in finals. And what we've been finding so far in this format is, players are a little shakier than you would expect just starting cold on a 19 start. They kind of need that 18 start to, ease them in, warm them up. And this is not just in, not this match, but all matches really. Tetris for Timmy, 92,000, 85,000 for Akatu. So on the left side, it is Timmy. Seed number 18, representing Korea, South Korea, with a PB of 1.65 million. Timmy is a former Futures Circuit winner back in December 2023, and I believe is looking for his first top 16 berth in a main event. Has made challengers before and so forth, but I don't think Timmy's been in the top 16 in the main event. If I'm wrong, my apologies, but, blame the intern. Timmy was also in the top 16 of the Jonas Cup last year and also played in the silver bracket of CTWC 2020. So that is Timmy. On the right side, it is Akatu, seed number 31. Out of Finland with a 1.64 million PB. So their PB's off by like 10,000, separated by 10,000 points. Two very similar players, actually, because Akatu won a future circuit the month after Timmy won his. And also looking for his first, I believe, top 16 main event berth. Andrew Meep, thanks for the sub on Twitch. I love having that notification on the top left-hand corner so I don't have to look at chat all the time. So appreciate that, Andrew Meep. Andrew Meep says, yay. 398 for Timmy, 281 for Akatu. Now, Akatu, as far as I could tell, no CTWC history or regional or anything like that. I could be wrong, but I couldn't find anything. And I don't have any match history between these two players at all either. So in any kind of ELO ranked match, these two players have not played. So another Machigami. 441 for Timmy Kim. There is a Tetris. Akatu 388. And we are 14 lines away from that 29 speed increase. Timmy, the roller on the NES regular standard controller. Akatu on emulator with keyboard rolling. So keyboard rolling is really, you're allowed one button type per input. All right, 522 for Timmy into 29. We'll see what he's got. There's a Tetris for Timmy. And, a 500K plus transition into 29 is pretty darn good. Think of that as a post-transition after an 18 game. And that is excellent. 489 here for Akatu on level 30. So Timmy with about 100,000 point lead right now. And we're just going to ignore the fact that one of the players has a thing. That's fine. You know, something happened. That's fine. We're dealing with it. Keep on playing players. Don't worry about it. You just focus on Tetris. Don't worry about that. 517 here for Akatu. 656 for Timmy Kim, who goes by Timothy KK, but I can't stop calling him Timothy Kim. Okay, 657 top out for Timmy. And thank you, Sue, for the coffee. 658 chase down target for Akatu. All right, Akatu trying to chase this down. And yeah, was in a little bit of a pickle there, but able to bring this down. And you can see Akatu just kind of, you know, has plenty of room, right? On level 34 right now, has all the way to level 49 to try and work this down. And so you can do a lot of singling and doubling and tripling and get yourself there all the way. So long chase downs here in Faster Masters. It's kind of reminiscent of No Cap November, but with the faster, you know, initial start. So it's kind of the best of both worlds if you like No Cap November and you like 19 starts, which is actually probably a minority of people, but that's fine. All right, 658 chase down target for Akatu. And you can see that, you know, there's no need to be super aggressive here, really, at all. Still has 100 lines available. So you can, you know, when this kind of thing happens, players can be line out merchants. Ninja, yeah, we have until 49. Now, players might be used to level 39 in competition being the super kill screen. And that is going to do it. Akatu has taken game number 1 with the chase down. Did he get that before? Yeah. So this is another instance where that deeper kill screen and that ability to survive is decisive. So had this been a level 39 cap, this, you know, this might have gone differently. Of course, players would have played differently as well. So, or would they have? All right, Akatu, you are good. You can top out now. You are good. Akatu waiting. All right, so Akatu, yeah, I'm not sure what happened to your cam or your lights or whatever. Obviously, the match still counts. It's fine. But if there's a way to fix that, please, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, did it like fall over? I feel like it fell over or something. This is how he picked it up. Did it fall over? Like what? What? Yeah, it looks like it fell over. It just disconnected. Okay. All right, players, take a moment if you need it. Timmy, I don't know if you plan on, you know, because you're kind of in and out. You don't always play, but well, I'll contact you after. Maybe we'll get you an up-to-date cartridge. Just that way you can avail yourself of all the modern things. Just going to refresh both these players, make sure we are up to date and so forth with the and synced up. Heartbeat going crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Take a minute. You know, chase down's not easy. You think, oh, 2025, these players have played like hundreds of matches. Chase down nerves aren't a thing. You know, it's fine. No, it is still. I mean, how many do you guys remember? Those of you who have played competition matches, do you remember, like, even if you started at the very bottom, like, you know, community tournament, eat my ELO friendlies and all that, Do you remember the first couple matches you had and just how like nerve-wracking? Most people experience that. And then that you think you get over it, and then it comes back when you have like this deep chase down. Like I remember like my first stupid matches were so dumb. Like I had no chance. I was never going to score more than 200,000 points. And yet like it was so difficult. All right, looks like both players are now ready. So let's go ahead and get them started. Game number 3, Akatu up 2 games to none over Timmy. 3-1 Tetris. Timmy needs to win this one to continue in the tournament. Now, of course, no same piece sets in this mode. The current implementation of this mode does not allow same piece sets. This was, you know, this transition trainer mode was intended to be like a training mode. And, you know, here at CTM, we decided to make it a competition mode, and they just never anticipated that. The roots of this match go back to Lone Star 2022. I sort of had this idea for these abbreviated matches that eventually came to be called Faster Masters because, of course. And that was what I paid. Wasn't it Dog versus Fractal? Like we had like this impromptu match sort of during the downtime of Lone Star 2022. And then, you know, I kicked in some money, and like, I don't know, maybe Fireworks and Pumpy or a couple other people kicked in some money. Tugi in chat says, this is going to be my 5 years. This is going to be my 5 years since my first CTM match, and the nerves never went away. Yeah, it's true. I don't have that now. Because, you know, among other reasons, like there's no hope of me ever doing anything important competitively in Tetris. So I don't really have those nerves anymore. But I remember the first few times. It was terrible, and it's so stupid because you're just playing Tetris over the internet. 204 for Timmy, 211 for Akatu. Here's a Tetris Timmy 264. By the way, folks, let's see, it's 1:30 in Texas right now. I don't know what time it is where you are. But at 10 p.m., we are going to have another top 16 Faster Masters bracket at 10 p.m. So basically 8.5 hours from now. It's, you know, it's actually pretty late for these players. Well, for some of them. But it's going to be Blue Scooty versus Cobra, and then Cole versus Neko, top 16 blue bracket, 8.5 hours from now. So, you know, be here for that. That's a very hype match. We could very well see double 49 fireworks. 424 for Timmy, 377 for Akatu. Timmy up to about, I don't know, 50,000 point lead when the lines are tied. All right, we are 10 lines away on Timmy's side from the 29 transition. And Timmy, again, with another good pace. You know, 500K plus, potentially 600K with no burns here. But we'll see. The game just kind of not allowing that, and sometimes it doesn't. 530 into 29 for Akatu. 600K transition for Timmy. Perfect clear down the middle with that block. You don't often see the double with the perfect clear. All right, Timmy fighting this down, gets a long bar over, trying to eke out any points he can. All points are super important in this format. See if he can eke out additional points. Okay, it's gonna be another chase down. Akatu needs to get to 621. Probably any 620 will be good. 621 is the chase down target. A lot of chase downs here in Faster Masters. Just don't have it today. That's okay, Timmy. Timmy, get a hold of me if you still want a cartridge. I don't know, you know, you're kind of in and out. Sometimes you play, sometimes you don't. But If you're going to be playing, I have extra cartridges. 587 from Akatu, 620 for Timmy. Akatu now 25,000 points away. There's a good low board, can single and double this out. Plenty of chase down room. And that's what I think you're, kind of seeing here is success in the early part of these 30s is going to be, especially in these early matches, just going to be keeping it safe, keeping it low. And there it is. Akatu is going to take game number 3 in a sweep over Timmy. But this is a tough format, so we, it's so fast. And you think, I'm waiting for weeks to play my match. All of a sudden, it's over in like 20 minutes, It's a tough format. So GG's, Timmy. Hope to see you here again in subsequent Masters events. No, you play fine. I mean, Timmy had some great 29 transitions, like 500K, 600K. You add like that to a typical level 18 transition, and you're looking at 1.1, 1.2 transition. So Timmy's got, pace ability on the, 18 and 19. It's just going to be a matter of getting that 29 down. And, forcing your opponent into, multiple deep and semi-deep chase downs. That's pretty good. All right, so it looks like Akatu going to top out here. We're going to set up our next match in a moment. Seed 31, Akatu will be moving on to the next round. Go ahead and run a quick ad here on Twitch and YouTube. We'll be back with Tugi versus Akatu. Oh, I literally almost clicked the end stream on YouTube. But I think he gives you a warning before you do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Tugi up here. We'll keep the jank on the screen. Actually, no, we'll let Akatu have a minute off camera. Sometimes you leave the jank on the screen and players got to sit there knowing they're being rebroadcast to the world during their private moments. Maybe sometimes they want to take a moment, pick their nose, whatever, adjust their pants. I don't know. All right, we'll get them off screen. All right, so we need we need 31 on the right, 15 on the left, Tugi. So game 1, Tugi. I got to rebuild my Stream Deck buttons again. Oh, did I not put Tugi's? Tugi, you don't have an alt, right? Or do you? I don't know. It doesn't? I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, Tugi's on Tugi. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Finland does not believe it's part of Scandinavia. That's true. I mean, it's in that part of the world, and I think there's some common cultural heritage, but and certainly the rest of the world thinks, well, maybe Americans anyway, think it is. Zella Zowie, thanks for the tier 1 subscription. All right, let's try to get Tugi lined up here. That's fine. Okay. All right, players. Now remember, you're on level 49. Tugi knows how to be on level 49. Of course he does. He knows how to be on transition mode or mode G, right? You know how to do that. You're all good. Tugi, excellent. A man of taste and distinction. Good. Perfect. All right, players, when you are ready for round 2, please go ahead and signal ready. Akatu, if you still need to warm up a little, that's fine. Another minute. They should play PAL. We should do not play PAL. I don't know how to deal with PAL, but eventually we're gonna have a PAL tournament. I think we're gonna have a rotating series of non-DAS Masters, non-Masters tournaments. Tap Masters, Euro Masters, things like that. All right, so I think we are good. Let's do the seed checker just for fun. They're both on transition mode. Perfect. Yes. Classic Tetris Monthly, Faster Masters, Green Bracket, Round 2, Tugi versus Akatu. The winner goes to the top 16, 3-2-1 Tetris. Faster Masters format, what is it? We start on 19. There's 100 lines of that speed. The levels start incrementing immediately, as opposed to when you normally play and you don't hit level 20 until 140 lines in. So there's 100 lines of level 19 speed, and then 200 lines available for chase downs or just for both players to go crazy. Level 49 super kill screen, not 39, but level 49 super kill screen. And that has come into play in, several matches so far where the chase downs have taken players past the traditional level 39 super kill screen. On the left side, it is Tugi, seed number 15 from Austria with a PB of 2.27 million. That's good for 37th on the overall PB leaderboard. Tugi was, primarily, I would say, known for DAS accomplishment. Won the CT DAS test tournament in 2022. That was one of the early kind of DAS exclusive tournaments online. Has played in Masters event 2 times. Once in 2022, once in 2023, both times in March. So, Tugi starts flourishing when spring comes. Tugi was also 4th in the CTWC DAS 2022, and top 8 in the CTWC DAS 2023. That is the one that is played over in Europe. Also played in the CTWC main tournament in 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2024. Was the top 8 in CTEC 2020, 2021. Also, I think was top 8 in the Austria regional in 2024. 302 here for Tugi, 239 for Akatu. On the right side, it is Akatu coming in seed number 31, making it here into round number 2 from Finland. Has a PB of 1.64 million. Won a future circuit back in January of last year. And these two, I believe, have no match history. Again, another matchagami. I went into score match database. I did not see any ELO ranking matches between these two players. So another matchagami. Bringing you so many matchagamis here now that we've expanded our formats. Stanislaw with the sub on Twitch. Thank you. Tugi finds a long bar, gets it over. Tetris, then another one. 420 for Tugi, 411 for Akatu. They're just one line apart, so this is a real lead for Tugi. So yeah, Tugi primarily, I would say, known for his DAS prowess. 1.3 million, winning, placing high in various DAS tournaments. but has developed into pretty fierce roller and has a 2.27 million. So he's a real deal. 487 for Akatu, just a few lines away. And in fact, we're into 29, 523 transition for Akatu, 500 transition for Tugi into 29. So both players with legitimate paces here going into 29. Oh, that left side for Tugi going to be a problem. I'm not sure what he can do. That's going to be a top out. Akatu, good in game number 1. And I have to report. I got to remember to report the results of the matches. Vandy, report the matches, for goodness sake. All right, as soon as, you can take the time you need. You don't have to jump right into the next whole thing. So Akatu was a sweep, right? Akatu swept Timmy monthly. Yeah, of course you can have a minute. Yes, we have. It's Faster Masters. We have plenty of time. All right, so for those of you who missed, let's see. Well, you're don't. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Put your hands flat on your desk, and just take 3 deep breaths, man. That's all. Well, we can preview some. I'm updating some of the graphics. I want to try to get away from the Bungie font, at least for the names of the tournaments. So just give you a little teaser here. There's a Mega Masters I'm thinking is going to look like. All right. Mega Masters will look like that. Masters will look like that. Das Masters will look like that. Tap Masters, when we do that, will look like that. No Cap November. What else we got? Euro Masters when we do DAS tournament. Oh, and then Stupid Tetris Monthly. There you go. So yeah, that's what we're considering. That is what we're considering. All right, both players appear to be ready. It is game number 2 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. So anyway, that is what we are considering. Those are preliminary designs, or who knows? Maybe I'll just be lazy and keep them. But yeah, I'm trying to get away from Bungie. I'll keep Bungie, of course, for the name of Classic Tetris Monthly. It's iconic at this point. It'd be crazy to change it, but the names of the tournaments don't have to be Bungie. And honestly, I'm just seeing Bungie fonts everywhere. Like, it's just, really, we were Bungie before it was uncool to be Bungie, but now I'm just seeing it everywhere. So I kind of want to move away from that for anything other than the name Classic Tetris Monthly. Tetris here for Tugi, 76,000, 54,000 for Akatu. Akatu set up for a dirty Tetris here in column 3. Gonna have to bring this down. And could have been set up again, but place that square in the middle. That's fine. Anyway, uncovers the whole mess. 92,000 after a Tetris for Akatu, 129 for Tugi. Long bar over Tetris Akatu. Tugi is set up for a dirty. Let's see how long he holds it out. No, not going to go down with that chip. He's going to bring it down. And just looking for a well-timed bar here. Actually set up again. If you can get a quick bar. There's a skim and a Tetris for Tugi. 170, 139 for Akatu. 3, 2, 1 countdown bits from Harold. By the way, thank you, Zar Jordan, for 48 months at Tier 1. Really appreciate that, Zar Jordan. 4 years. That's crazy. 173 for Akatu, 208 for Tugi after a Tetris. He gets another one. So they're one line apart, and Tugi's up 34,000 points. There's a Tetris Akatu. All right, Tugi's going to find a way to uncover that right side. Oh, beautiful couple of pieces here for Tugi. Now just one piece away from uncovering, and does. Longbar gets over. There's a Tetris. Creates another gap in the middle in so doing, but ends up getting this board down to a workable place. Now, 29 comes quick. We're just, 25, 24, 25, 26 lines away from that 29. The players are going to have to figure out how to downstack both their respective stacks here because they are kind of a mess. And Tugi going to top out at 291, and Akatu is going to hang on through that drought. Both players experiencing a drought really at the same time, or at least a dig at the same time. And that's, of course, the tricky part, too, of this format is no same piece sets, which, again, will be remedied here in version 7. But both players, it kind of happened multiple times in this tournament where both players experiencing a drought at the same time. And honestly, thank goodness. So Akatu is good in game number 2. And if I can find the score group in OBS here, I will change the score. There it is. All right, looks like both players are already ready for game number 3. Let's get him started. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Tugi needs to win one to stay in. Both players trying to center themselves and feel good. Harold, 3, 2, 1 countdown bits. Thank you so much for that, Harold. I appreciate that. Hey, let it become a tradition. Everybody, if you want to kick in. 6 countdown bits, 3, 2, 1 countdown bits, then, feel free. Tetris Tugi 48,000 as we get started here in game number 3. Tugi trying to get on the comeback trail here, down 2 games to none. But you can really only play 1 game at a time. Tetris Tugi 100,000. First one to cross that 100,000 mark. 83,000 for Akatu. So we've just got really one more match to resolve down to our top 16. Oh, Akatu with the spire here of the S piece in the middle of the board, and he's going to work around that. He's got a mess on his hands. So let's see if he can get out of this. And he does downstack. Can he get a long bar over? Yes. And he's got that channel open. Now can he, oh, look at the game just bursting S's on him. And more S's than, anyone should be able to handle. This is going to be tough. And that is going to be a top out for Akatu. So Tugi is going to take game number 3 and get his first win in this match. So maybe that's what Tugi needs to start to try and force a decider. Yeah, the RNG is stupid pieces. Yeah, but that's part of the thing. That is part of the deal. Is you got to realize your and your opponent's RNG will be different, and so I think that does imply that you have to be a little more conservative, especially where you get that 200 chase down ability, 200 lines of chase down on 29 if you have it. All right, both players are ready. Game number 4. Let's get them going. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Vandy, when are we getting slower masters? I don't provide that. We had level 12. We had CT 12. We didn't have it, but Pumpy and crew hosted CT 12. It's still weird to me to see the level 19 start. And it is very abrupt. Players, you think, oh, they're rolling, they're, whatever. So they must be masters of 19, but you do see players like topping out early on 19, and I gotta admit, it's still a little shocking. Tetris on the right side for Akatu, 86,000. Tugi still back by about 3 lines here, so try to downstack here and get Tetris ready again. Do they not use the same pieces for faster masters? Well, we use a competition and training cartridge and that cartridge doesn't currently allow same piece sets in the transition trainer mode. So it's not an option. But if it were an option, we would use it. It's in the works, is what I hear. See, we still want to have this mode. We still want to have this tournament. And so that means giving up same piece sets. And that does, that does admit a little chaotic element into the tournament in addition to just the speed increase. And I think that's what makes it part of its charm. But I would choose same piece sets if we had it. Thanks for the question, Lancer Weasel. All right, Tugi Sports starting to climb a little bit here. Oh, good couple of last pieces there to bring this back down out of danger. Tetris Akatu 202 and another one 233, 140 here for Tugi. Arbaro says, I also wonder if 19 top outs don't look as bad when the game starts on 18. Yeah, I think that's probably true. All right, Tugi kind of going whole hog here, going for a dirty Tetris, trying to keep it open. And gets it. That'll bring this stack back down. Just 27 lines until that 29 transition, so you don't want to live up there. .307 Akatu, 195 for Tugi. And Tugi bringing this down. All right, Tugi has a good board now. Looking to maintain this good board. Going into 29, 241 for Tugi, 389 for Akatu. Akatu getting Tetris. It's about 180,000 point lead, and that sounds like a lot, but if you've got an advantage on 29, then, outlasting your opponent here to try to chase this down is a possibility. Akatu, 465. He's on 29. Tugi's in at 289. So we'll see what players are going to do here. Are they going to go aggressive? Are they going to go, conservative here? All right, Tugi trying to keep this low. 302. Akatu, 479. It's exciting to see Tugi in competition as a roller. I know him, mostly for what he does with Das. But very exciting here to see him in this format. Tugi. Really one of my favorite community members and players. Not that I have any favorites, but secretly I do. That left side for Tugi, that is going to be tough. That's going to be a top out at 326. 5-10 here for Akatu. And Akatu will take game number 4 and will earn his way into the top 16 out of seed number 31. So Akatu, take a victory lap here. GG's to you, Tugi. Hope to see you again in future Masters events. Yeah, let's see the chase down. Akatu, what can you do here? Now you don't have to be nervous anymore. Now we should see Akatu unleashed. Akatu loves his mullins. Who is Akatu's next opponent? Well, we will reveal that in a moment. All right, that's going to be a top out for Akatu. Congratulations to you, buddy. We will see you in the top 16 of the Masters event. That's where that's where everybody wants to get to. So, GG's to you. And by the way, can I just say, GG's on the camera. This is like the model of what we want for the camera. Player in the middle, filling up the whole thing. Lots of white space around the player. Akatu, perfect on stencil. Well, almost perfect. Well, yeah, it's perfect on stencil. It's the model of the camera. So a winner into the top 16, a model citizen of stencil and camera. So GG's to you, Akatu. All right, we're going to go ahead and show you where that leads us. The top 16 is just about determined. Let me refresh this here because the internet. Okay, we're here. Akatu will be playing Alex T, the number 2 seed. So here in the top 16, we have a 2 versus 31. A 2 versus 31. And actually, look at this. We also have a 7 versus 26 and a 4 versus 29. So some of the low seeds representing here. But of course, they have to go up against, you know, pretty heavy hitters. Now, of course, Hydran, I would say, heavy hitter. Cobra, heavy hitter in the making. But, I mean, having to go against Alex T, Tristop, and Blue Scooty, like some of the top players in the game, fighting your way through these bottom seeds just to have to face one of these, that's not easy. But on the other hand, you know, maybe there's kind of like, oh, I have no expectations. I get to play a legend. Maybe they can be looser, feel good, and just play their game, right? So this is going to be very exciting. Now we have one more top 16 finisher to determine. That is in the orange bracket. That is a solo match between Guafi and Allenbot, a 16-17 match. That is like, all right, it's 2 p.m. here in Texas. This is tomorrow morning, my time, at 7 a.m. I don't think any of you are going to be watching unless you're in Europe or Asia, but, you know, if you're in America, you should be sleeping or working or whatever. But that is what, and then we will have our whole top 16 determined. And look at some of the, I mean, look who's in the top 8, right? Dog, Fractal, Scooty, Neko, Alex, Tristop, Meme, Dan V. Now, of course, Dan V, that red bracket is already determined. We have a semifinalist already. Meme will be going to the semis for the 4th month in a row. Tonight, we'll be determining who the winner of the blue bracket is. Scooty, Cobra, Neko, Coal Bucket. That is tonight. That is in 8 hours. So make sure to set your alarms or go into the Discord and set a little, you can go into the events tab. You click on the little thing, get a notification, or you can do it on YouTube, I think, get a notification, even in the Twitch schedule. So yeah, that's going to be tonight. That's going to be a banger. Scooty, Cobra, Neko, Cole. Really excited for that one. I'm not excited for doing it at 10 p.m., but it's all right. Okay, so that is what is going on. Thanks everybody who contributed to the prize pool so far. I think our prize pool is just stuck on 1250, 250. Guys, we're going to need a little bit of help with that prize pool. So if you are in a position to contribute $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, whatever makes sense in your economic world, please do try to contribute to that prize pool. We'd really appreciate it if you get a lot of pleasure, enjoyment, whatever from watching this. It's one of the most important things you can do to keep the Classic Tetris monthly going and the overall Classic Tetris scene going, because, you know, let's face it, this is kind of the premier online tournament in the scene. No bragging, but it is. And it's really important that this tournament continues to draw people and raise and meet our prize pool goals. So thanks for helping us out, those of you who have done so already. Also, thanks to our patrons who help keep the channel going. That is words. Sticker and double sticker club level members and community level members. Thank you. Mega Masters level, Scott Gray 76, K9 watching Tetris, Tacnerus, Masters level, Corporal 381 shall be satisfied, Troy Dan Kim, MJ in the window, Rogue Potato, Cat Get 91, and a couple others in the last week who've contributed. We'll get you on there. Thank you so much, everybody, and we will go ahead and find ourselves a place to go. And, well, YouTube, you can go wherever you want. You are dismissed. Thank you, Mr. Brain and Sergio and Miles for hanging out. The other Miles. And, oh, Genesis is happening right now. So I can... Now, I want to see, though...